Streaming.
Yeah.
Oh,
See if it works.
okay.
Is it streaming?
Uh,
Stop streaming. It should be streaming.
oh,
Yeah. We are streaming.
oh, hello,
Hello.
everyone. Welcome to the Nonsense Show.
Welcome.
And we're here to talk movie reviews. We're here to talk Venom.
Yes. Venom.
Is this a spoiler talk or is this not a spoiler talk?
Yeah, this is a spoiler talk, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because we're gonna talk about the movie.
We're gonna bitch about plot points that we didn't like.
Oh god, yeah.
There's gonna be a lot of complaining about things.
A lot of bitching, yeah.
A lot. Get ready for that.
I thought we were not meant to swear though.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I thought we were not meant to swear.
What do you?
Make this kid friendly.
When have we ever said that?
I don't know. I thought we said that.
Well, we never said that.
Well, I don't know.
Where did this come from? Don't drop me on this as soon as we start the stream. You never told me this. We're partners in this channel, and you just drop that on me.
Anyway, Venom. What do you think?
What kid is going to be watching Venom? It's a 15+ anyway.
So what? Kids can go watch 15+ movies if they go with an adult.
Age restrict it on YouTube then. If we
No, I'm not going to age restrict it.
12A, 12. No, you can go with an adult if it's a 12A. I don't think for 15s you can.
Yes, you can.
Can you?
I'm pretty sure you can in Spain.
I'm pretty sure for England it was 12A.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's how I used
that
it.
sucks.
Yeah, that's not the best. So anyway, let's actually talk about the movie. What did you think of Venom?
No, I asked you that question first. I want to hear your opinion first.
My opinion of Venom.
You're my guest here.
All right. So as an intro, the Venom film had a sparse few good ideas in it. Like you could pick certain bits out of this film and make a better film. But as Venom stands right now, it's like the draft of a film. It's not complete. It's like a D+. You know, there's some good ideas there you could eventually turn into something nice, but it's just messy. The tone is all over the place, and non-spoiler, something we can talk about spoilers, and I think this is the most important thing about film: the editing and sound editing. Right. So even talking about the plot points, I'm going to justify this as a bad movie right here, right now, and I didn't even need to talk about plot points. The editing in this movie was atrocious. There were shots in the scene where people were just walking by, and then when you cut back to the person who was talking, those people weren't walking in the scene anymore.
Oh, that's not editing. That's continuity. That's someone whoever's in charge of continuity did not do their job very well.
I came out of that review and you said, "Oh, that'd be editing." That's what I said when I came out of that movie. I was like, "Oh, that's an editing thing." Okay, fine. Thanks, Adam. You made me look like an idiot live.
I didn't say that. No.
But it is editing, because you've got to think they edited this together. They didn't see the obvious problems because these shots were so fast and people were just disappearing from the shot.
Well, maybe no. The thing is, right? Like, you can only do so much. Like, as an editor, you can only do so much with the content they give you. If the what did I call it? The continuity director, or whatever they call it, doesn't do their job properly, then after,
is that a real thing?
Yeah. There's people,
oh, really?
There's people in charge of continuity. Like, for instance, you had this kind of clothing on, you had this thing on at that point in time.
That was another thing. There was this bit in the movie, right, where the evil Elon Musk guy, he gives the kid a badge and he says, "I want you to hold on this badge, and I want you to, you know, people like us, we ask questions, they're trying to stop us." Walks on. Then when he has this scene where he's talking to another person, he still has the badge. So what happened there? Did he go back, like in a scene we didn't see, and say, "Oh, kid, I'm going to need that badge back"? I actually quite like it. I was giving it away when I give it to you.
This was my first badge when I first started the company, you know. When I first made these badges, I really, really, really liked this.
It's a really nice badge. You like it?
Okay. Yeah, I have this badge. It's nice. It's still nice.
Okay, right. Let's talk. We've talked about, you had problems with sound editing of the film.
Oh, I had so many problems with the film. God, especially, okay, let's continue with editing, not continuity.
Do you know what? Let's just go to the beginning. Let's talk about the beginning of the film. I think that's the best way to do this.
Okay, yeah, let's start from the beginning of the film. I hated the introduction. It was so stupid. It was so plainly stupid.
Okay, like, we're getting into spoilers now.
Oh, yeah, spoiler. Well, we said that at the beginning of the fucking stream, you know.
Calm down.
No.
Right, what was your problem in the beginning then, Adam?
It was so stupid. Like, none of the characters acted like real world people would. Like, okay, the biggest problem I have, which is the kind of, Is it one of? Yeah, it's basically one of the main plots of the movie. Like, it's what makes the movie go. Is that the guy Tom Hardy is assigned an interview with the evil Elon Musk.
Okay, let's get plot out of the way. So basically, ship crashes. The evil scientist has been collecting goop from some unknown location. This goop is evil and is trying to take over the world, but the evil scientists run by Elon Musk, are trying to turn the goop into a weapon for space exploration. Don't ask me how that makes...
Not as such, like more like so that humans can live in space.
Yeah, so basically they got scientists experimenting on the goop, and there's this one woman scientist who's like, I don't believe this is particularly ethical, because they jump straight to humans. Really, there was no reason for them to jump straight to humans. They could have just tested it normally. There would have not been a moral dilemma in this film.
They got one rabbit. They got one rabbit, and evil Elon Musk went like, you know what, fuck it.
Human experimentation right here, right now. Let's go. Yeah. It's like, Jesus, Elon, calm down.
Calm down, dude.
Elon should sue for libel. This movie's not good on him. It was very clearly Elon Musk. But, so she's like, I need to get scientist Eddie Brock, who's been fired from his job.
Scientist, journalist.
Journalist.
Anyway, but not don't jump too ahead, because I think you're going into it.
All right. How does Eddie, because he's fired at that point. Well, Adam, how does Eddie get fired?
Oh god. Okay, so this is one of the main problems I have with the movie, because without this, there would be no movie, like not as we know it anyway. So what happened is they show how cool of a journalist he is. You know, he does this report on homeless people. And it all links back to evil Elon Musk.
Yeah, he's the most anti-corporate, like the anti-corporatist person you could find as a journalist.
But anyway, and he has this meeting with his editor. For some reason, the editor is like, I need you to interview the guy who you've been criticizing all this time. And Tom Hardy goes, why do you want me to do this? You know I'm going to say something about it. I can't let this slide. And for some reason, the editor goes, he has enough money to buy us all. Do it. Why would you do it? Why would you do that? Guess what? He got fired because the stupid moron revealed some of the secrets from his partner, which is also clear coincidence, because her partner received a really, really important email the day before the goddamn interview.
His partner's a lawyer, corporate lawyer.
So, and they were being sued for, guess what, human experimentation.
It was really...
Oh, and of course the woman received the email before the interview.
Yeah.
The relationship was not secret at all. Like, they were about to be engaged. She had a fucking ring on it, on the finger.
She had a ring on it.
On the finger, yeah. And they decided to send this really important email the day before this really important interview. Oh my god, and guess what? He got fired, obviously.
Yeah. Well,
then the scientist, this is like in the movie, but then the scientist Sam was talking about...
You're going fast, man.
It's like, I know, but I have to say, just for some reason thinks, oh, you know who's the best person to bring this story? Yeah, Tom Hardy, the guy who used to be a journalist but now is fired.
Elon Musk is experimenting with evil goop. We need to call Tom Hardy.
Evil Elon Musk. Evil Elon Musk. Let's make this stick out of the way. You know, there's good and evil Elon Musk.
I don't think Elon Musk has enough reach to know about our small podcast in order to...
You don't know, dude.
No, he's a scary man, Elon Musk.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I mean, here's the problems with all of the introduction to the scene. So basically, as Adam said, it was like, I'm not gonna do this interview justice. You know, I'm gonna go up there. That's what Tom Hardy says. Yeah. I will be awful to that person because I'm the most anti-corporatist journalist you have. Right? Don't send me on this interview. He even says, "Don't send me on this interview. It's a bad idea."
It's a bad idea.
And then his boss looks out in the sky, looks out in his window. Like, isn't it a nice view? It's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Don't you have other journalists that could do this interview like really easily? You must have. What did you?
No issue whatsoever.
And then, so the scientist chick saw this and she was like, you know what, Tom Hardy, I can go to Tom Hardy, and I'll get the scoop that way, right? But all she had to do, right, was go into the compound, take some pictures, tweet up a Guardian writer, like, yo, I
New
got
York Times, anyway. Well,
Anyone.
based in San Francisco.
Yeah.
There's a big paper in San Francisco, in local San Francisco something. Anyway, they have this massive, really cool building there, and she decided to go to this nobody guy.
Some guy who got fired from his job.
Yeah.
And he's like talking, oh, you know what, I don't really care, I've given up that life. And she's still like, you think, all right, so, but
anyway.
maybe she couldn't take pictures, right? Maybe she wouldn't be allowed to sneak a camera in. Well, I need you to shut the fuck up right there, because what she does is she goes into the building with Elon Musk just walking right next to her. Just this fucking journalist who they know, by the way. They know because he's been in the building before and shit talked them, and he's just walking along with her. And you know what he does? He takes pictures of the goop. Something anyone could have done. And the bit that really annoys me about the movie is, right, they spot him, they chase him out of the laboratory, and it takes them like a solid fucking 24 hours to figure out who this dude is, with the CCTV footage, the fact he's been in the building and shit talked them before, the fact that he was being chased by like 50 guys and they all saw him like in pitch, like in light, in a perfectly lit scene.
I suppose we're talking about the plot now. I thought we were talking about editing, actually.
Editing?
We kind of went sideways. So we continue. Let's continue with the plot.
Let's go through there's this bit where they're chasing them, right?
Oh, well, you mean it?
And he jumps up the tree.
Oh, yeah, that's horrible editing. God, oh my God. Okay, so basically, Tom Hardy discovers the goo. He finds someone who he knows. He tries to save that person by breaking the security glass. Anyway, I don't think that would be my first reaction. Honestly, that glass must be there for some reason. Anyway,
yeah, she was freaking out.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Okay,
but it's fine. I mean, I guess yeah, it's fine. That's not the worst thing of the movie. Anyway, so the goo gets into the goo Venom gets into Tom Hardy, so he gives him superpower. So when he's trying to escape from the guards, who somehow realized, because of the beeping noise, they actually saw something on the cameras, maybe. Anyway, so he tries to escape, and he breaks so many doors and jumps all over the place. Anyway, there's this scene where they're in a forest and they're chasing him. Now, this was not quite nighttime, was it? It was fairly lit.
I think it was nighttime.
It was nighttime?
It was, yeah.
I thought it was like dawn or something like that. It was fairly lit. I think it was anyway. Okay, disregard that then.
Okay. It was dark.
Yeah, it was fairly dark. It was fairly dark. So you know what? Fair enough. The foot soldiers can't see him. But then they have this scene where he gets kind of cornered by two bungees.
Yeah, budgies.
Budgies.
Right.
And the two budgies go to the direct towards Tom Hardy. Light shined on him. Next thing you know, next cut, he is on top of a goddamn tree.
Right.
And they are confused.
Oh, everyone! Adam was confused. I was confused. And then the next scene, and you'll notice this movie does it a lot. It was like, wow, I climbed up that tree so fast, right? Yeah. It almost can't display. If you have a camera, show don't tell. You can easily show the abilities of Venom without having to tell it. But the movie constantly explains what's happened. It's like, oh my God, my leg was broken and now it's not broken. Is an actual line in this movie, right? That shouldn't have made it past like the first draft of the script. But here we are with, oh, my leg was broken and now it's not broken. What kind of a line is that?
Oh, so stupid. But here's the biggest problem I have with that scene. One, because it's horribly edited. It makes no sense whatsoever. And two, because later in the movie, we see Venom climbing up buildings and all of that. But every time he does that, he absolutely wrecks the building. Yeah. Right?
That tree should be gone.
That tree should be either gone or at least shaking.
Yeah. He climbed up. It was like he climbed up it so fast.
Yeah.
And he would have thought at least a few branches falling off or something. That must have been faster than the human eye could see. That must have been past the speed of sound.
Yeah.
Climbing up that tree.
Oh my God. And he even fell. He almost fell off the tree as well. So how did that not shake the tree? How did that not throw a couple of knots on the floor? Whatever they call it.
It was weird.
Oh. And the biggest problem, if we're talking about editing I had with the movie, is the sound editing was awful. It was actual horrible. The introduction of the movie first, I wanted to go back to that because it made no sense whatsoever. Anyway, but the noise, it was so loud. It was incredibly loud. And then throughout the movie, it's just so quiet. And I hate it, and a lot of movies do that. I've realised, like, they'll have music and sound effects and super loud, and you can barely fucking listen to the people.
What was the Star Wars scream that's used? The Orson scream or something like that.
The what?
The Orson. It's the scream you hear in every movie. That
Wilhelm.
Wilhelm. God,
Wilhelm scream. Yeah.
That was like very weird because they had their Wilhelm scream, but it was so.
So what's wrong with that screen? Like,
Obvious.
That's in every goddamn movie. I don't understand why that's a thing.
Did you notice the audio editing with it felt so weird.
It felt weird. It was bad. It didn't make sense.
Because the guy, I think it was just like a static Wilhelm scream. But the guy was falling. Most movies when they put that scream in, they at least have the courtesy to edit the sound so it sounds like he's falling like with that. But it was just, I think it was just superficially put in front of the movie. It sounded awful. And it was louder than like all the other scene. Like noticeably, like you could have like maybe just go on Premiere Pro and just like lower the little bar bit. You just drag that down a bit and it just lowers the whole. Just do that.
It'll fine. Maybe add a fade. I don't know.
Let's talk about the best thing about this film.
The final scene.
Well, was it?
No, it's horrible.
But Venom.
Venom, yeah.
Like Tom Hardy is legitimately funny in this film, but only because it feels like he's kind of foaming it in a bit. Like he realizes how silly and stupid this script is.
Yeah.
Nobody else and everybody else is acting quite seriously. And Venom's like a fun character.
Yeah.
Because he's that let's kill everything sort of cute character that happens. There's quite a lot in movies, isn't it? Like,
yeah.
You'll have the character,
especially now.
So their dynamic's fun. One of the only scenes in this movie that actually made people laugh was when and spoilers because I'm going to ruin the best bit about this movie for you if you're listening. They were on this window. Venom, he's about to. It's like we could jump out the window, and he's like, oh! And then the next scene, cut right. It's them going on an elevator, and Venom calling Tom Hardy pussy.
Yeah, that was really funny. That was genuinely funny.
And the way it was cut, the timing, great. But that was like the only funny movie in the entire film.
What?
Really?
No. Think about what you just said.
What?
The only funny movie in the entire film.
Oh, okay. Well, only funny scene, Adam. Jesus.
But yeah, no, that was genuinely funny.
It was good. But even then, and I think the reason, because this movie's a tonal mess, as I said, there's some very dark scenes, and then there's some Venom pops in the movie, and it suddenly becomes a very funny scene. Yeah. Because I have a feeling they didn't know what was going to work.
No.
Was the dark approach the best movie to date? Venom was the funny approach.
I think they played it safe.
Let's throw a movie out there.
They wanted to play it safe.
Yeah. Throw the movie out there, see what people like, and then pick and choose out of that.
Yeah, and they could have done so much with it. I think. What did you think about the Venom, the actor, Venom's actor, like the voice actor?
Oh, the Venom's voice actor.
Yeah,
it was pretty generic, wasn't it?
I liked him.
Monster voice.
It is, but it worked well. Like he delivered his lines fairly well. I really liked how he did it, and he knew what he was doing. Obviously, I think it was a very good pick.
Yeah,
I genuinely think that guy, even though he's generic, generic monster guy, he was good. It worked well. He and Tom Hardy had a good dynamic.
I think they had a good dynamic. Like I said, the dynamic they had was the only
good thing about
possible thing about the film.
Yeah.
So I'd agree with you there. But that does bring me on to another problem of the film.
What?
The symbiotes, the goo.
Yeah.
Right. Adam, can you tell me what the fuck their plan was?
Oh God. Their plan. Okay, so this is a fairly big spoiler, I guess. I'm gonna say.
I thought. How comes? Right, I say, there might be spoilers, and you're like, they already told us. I was like, this scene's a fairly big spoiler.
This is
we talked about spoiler scenes
because this is a big one. This is part of the plot, So the main plot. So what happens, right, is at some point I can't remember who it was. I'm pretty sure it was the evil grey gooey guy symbiote.
Grey gooey guy symbiote.
Yeah.
Care to elaborate on that, Adam?
I think I can't do it anymore. I've described him. Anyway, so I think that's what he does. He says that evil Elon Musk is not the one who found them.
Yeah.
The gooey things found the crew that evil Elon Musk sent.
Yes.
And their plan was to scout Earth and then go on a rocket and then bring back more of their gooey friends and eat everybody's head. And it was like, why would you need that? Like, you're clearly a superior race. You can clearly work. You clearly do. I don't know. Like, they can clearly eat anyone they want. To be honest, if you think about it, if one of those gooey things finds a compatible human being, just takes over their body, they will be able to massacre everybody.
I think that was the plan, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, but that's the thing. But it was such a stupid plan, because why would you need to scout that first if knowing that he's such a superior race?
Okay, my problem was with it was the distance they scouted, because, and this seems like such a silly thing to complain about in a comic book film, but I'm really honestly, I wish they'd given more details about where the symbiotes come from. Like, were they in our solar system? Where did the rocket go that they found symbiote goo? Right? Because the symbiote goo comes in the picture, and you're thinking, well, I mean, they could have just been a random asteroid, but they already had containers set up for the symbiote goo, but they found them on the mission. Like, what was evil Elon Musk's plan? He goes go to space, hopefully find some evil goo that's compatible with. It turns out to exist. But then the symbiote's plan here, right? So their plan relies on someone going to the ship, getting them, and coming back down, right? And their leader's called Toxin, is he?
I think so, yeah, something like that. So
Toxin escapes. He's the big bad leader, you know? And
grey symbiote dude.
Is he grey?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was grey.
Okay.
Platinum, something like that.
Okay. So he takes over some people that are carrying him, and he goes all around the world. But here's what doesn't make sense. So he needs to get to evil Elon Musk to control him so he can take his rocket and build him up there. But how do you think he gets to evil Elon Musk? Well, first over, he takes off of a police woman's body. Or it's a federal agent's body.
No. She was EMT. Are they called? Like emergency
service woman. Yeah, she was. So take over her body. Right. Good. Now we're gonna walk slowly all the way to
Malaysia.
Yeah, to Malaysia, to a random Malaysian fish market.
Yeah.
Then we're gonna like randomly kill a person, right, with our spike hand, and then 5 other people are gonna come up and challenge us to a fight. Which you just generally think, I wouldn't challenge a person to a fight if he had a spike hand or she had a spike hand. You know, I'm not sexist here. I am equally afraid of people with spike hands, no matter what the gender. Okay, they're just and so what? Right. This body's good, you know, young fit woman, right? What do? I need to grab that old lady's body, right? So she grabs an old lady's body and walks all the way from this Malaysian fish market to an airport. And she was like, the Venom was like, how do I one-up myself here? How can I be, you know, grab an accessible host, right, that allows me to travel faster? I know. I will steal the body of a small child. The small child's body will help me get where I need to go. And I will ambush them in a toilet, right, to get this body. Yeah, and this was like a girl that I like, you know, she went into the toilet with her mother, right?
No, she didn't.
Didn't she?
I don't think so. No.
I thought they both went into the toilet together.
No, I just remember the girl.
Right, but what I'm thinking here, Adam, is like you don't think it like a little weird. What was the Venom's plan? He must have understood human connection. You can't just walk into a toilet with a small girl and then like not bring up some attention to that. That's weird. All right. So now presumably this dead old Malaysian lady's body is just on the floor, and now she's walking as a small American girl. Right. Gets on an airplane. Right. How did it know? How did they know the girl was going to San Francisco? He lucked out. He just happened to pick a small girl who was going to San Francisco. Do you think maybe the mother said, "Oh, child, we're going to San Francisco"? Maybe he knew by the time.
Maybe does he understand English?
Yeah. Wait. No. Well, I mean, he understood.
Because don't they connect to the brain, and that's how they understand English?
Yeah.
That's what I understood.
Yeah, that's it. So I guess the old Malaysian lady must have understood English. And,
yeah.
Okay, maybe this makes more sense than.
Yeah, but how did she know the girl was going to San Francisco?
Maybe
that is some incredible scouting.
That's why I'm. Yeah, maybe the mother was like, "Get ready, girl. We are going to San Francisco."
Do you like what parents do? Are you happy? San Francisco. Is something like that? I'd see that happening.
Yeah, it could possibly. I don't remember that happening in the film. I think he just got lucky.
Yeah.
Maybe he saw the times we're leaving to San Francisco, and he thought, well, they're leaving about now. I can get lucky, and maybe one of the planes is
One of the little girls that's going into the toilet but might go there.
Yeah, might go. Why? No, airport full of people. You know, the Venom symbiote. Like, you would have thought at least one of them was more compatible than a little girl. You know, I'm just saying.
No, but explain when they get to San Francisco.
Oh, right. So
that's the funniest
then,
bit.
yeah. So then, slowly walks away from the cab, and the mother doesn't notice. So they get in the cab. Come on, sweetie, get in the cab. And I'm like, so it wasn't like she ran.
No.
And that would have been legitimately hilarious if it was like just like a small girl running away from the cab and the mother. She walked away slowly, and the mother was fucking dumbfounded. She was like, as soon as she took 10 steps away, it's like, where's my baby gone? Like, oh, he just walks away slowly with this little girl's body, and the mother doesn't even try and stop her.
Get out of the cab and look around.
Yeah, look after your parent. You know, I think the Venom has a good film here, good message here. You know, it's look after your fucking children, or you'll cause the end of the world.
If your kids walk away, probably a good idea is stop them.
All right. I just got a bit that's confused me even further. So, in this little girl's body, walks all the way into Elon Musk's secret facility there,
which is by the Golden Gate Bridge.
Yeah,
and the airport probably she would have had to catch a couple of subways from an airport to be able to get to the Golden Gate Bridge. Yeah.
Reminder, what about the Venom powers? He was consistently using these bodies to walk despite having super speed. He would just walk slowly to his destination every time. So he slowly walks to San Francisco Golden Bridge with the small body of a child, walks through all the security.
Yeah, how did she barge in? How did it go in?
That's what I'm saying! She just walked right in and she's like, hello, Elon Musk. I need you to take over the world with me. And Elon Musk took it pretty well. He was just like, oh, okay, look, there's a child there just standing there creepily in the middle of nobody. And you were like, well, maybe barge in with Venom powers. No one tried to stop her. No one just walked in the facility.
This shot, that's it. Next shot, the kid is right by evil Elon Musk.
And
should we stop calling him evil Elon Musk?
Why?
I feel like, just in case. I feel like that's not a very good idea. I don't want to get sued for libel.
I don't think Elon Musk is watching this.
I don't get it.
He can sue the Venom movie because that was very clearly like a parody of an Elon Musk like character. Like, I don't care what anyone says. It was really clear. So.
I don't know.
So Toxin's like, all right, I've got Elon Musk's body now. You know, now I can build a rocket, and we can take this symbiote goo, right, and collect even more symbiote goo, and then we can take over the world, right? And do you want to? Venom has this massive fight with Toxin because Venom's like a good guy. He was originally a bad guy, and he's like, you know what? You're kind of a social outcast like me, Tom Hardy. So I'll join you and betray my own kind. His justifications were really last minute.
Yeah, his justification was, you're a loser in your world, but I'm also a loser in my world, so let's just join forces and stay in your world, because I'm cool here. That's basically it. That was almost a line in the scene in the movie.
Yeah, and it was
it was close to being a line in the movie. Like, he genuinely says, I'm a loser in my world, you're a loser in your world.
Yeah, I guess good enough for us to hang.
Yeah.
That's fine.
That's it.
So, and then they were like, so we're going to fight Toxin while he's getting on the rocket. And I was like, yeah. We're going to, no, but we'll lose. We'll die easily. You know, we don't stand a chance against Toxin. Cue a fight scene that's so dark you can't see it.
Oh, God, I hated that. It was awful. It was genuinely awful.
It was too dark. It was too dark,
but not dark in like as in like it's really messed up sort of way.
Not tonally dark.
It's dark as in
I can't
see anything.
Yeah.
It's the middle of the night. We are on a dark bridge to the rocket.
Yeah.
Venom is black.
Pitch black.
Yeah. Toxin is like
he's
grayish.
A darkish grey.
Yeah, it's darkish grey. How am I supposed to see anything? The one cool scene in that fight was at the end, and it was about 20 seconds, maybe.
Yeah, where like he's punching, hit evil Elon Musk and him are punching it out while the Venom like spreads around them. Yeah. It's like a fucking stand from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, like a stand battle. It was really cool. Adam wouldn't get that reference. He
No.
doesn't watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
But it was it was more like a particle, sort of watery, kind of like gooey everywhere, and then the people in the goo actually fighting.
Yeah, and anyone who's watched JoJo's Bizarre Adventure would know what I mean, and that too.
But those who don't, never
yeah,
mind.
you give an explanation, but just watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Stop plugging in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. We're talking about Venom here.
Why? They should watch it over Venom. It's a lot better than Venom.
No, they should watch Venom. I definitely recommend watching Venom if you want to have a laugh.
So
and
anyway,
then rant a lot.
Because Toxin has like Venom on the floor.
Yeah.
And he's like, he's separated Venom from Tom Hardy.
Yeah.
And Toxin's like, I'm just gonna stab you in the chest. It's like, crush his head. If the symbiote comes back, you're fucked. Just crush his head right now and you've won.
Like, Venom had such a fucking... I was going to say something bad. Hard on for... It's that hard on for heads. He wanted to eat heads. He kept saying, "Oh, let me eat this head." Like, "Oh, let me eat this. Let me eat the other." Well, they have one scene in the movie where he actually eats a policeman, like the head of a policeman.
Are you saying that like, Venom likes to give head?
No, that's not what I said.
Sorry, that was really immature. I was trying to get that in more subtly, like a more subtle joke, but that was just really immature. I apologise.
That was really bad.
I'm
Anyway,
sorry. I was like,
moving on.
I could have subtly hinted that more. I'm a bit disappointed myself.
Moving on.
No, but you didn't let me finish my rocket point. So they get the shit kicked out of them.
Oh, okay.
They revive back, right? I was like, you know what? Why don't we just puncture a hole in the rocket and just let it blow up and just run away?
Yeah.
And that one wins. I was like, this whole fight scene was pointless.
Yeah. The whole fight scene was pointless because Toxin went into this rocket.
Yeah.
Then Venom managed to go to Tom Hardy, even though Toxin didn't eat his head. I was trying to make the point of it because you were saying.
Oh yeah.
Anyway.
No, but that was a Venom thing. Venom's a social outcast, isn't he? That's
yeah,
why.
but they like to eat people. Why do you think they want to invade them? Because they are hungry. They want to eat food.
Yeah, but
Anyway, yeah. So
Anyway, okay.
Anyway,
we're moving on.
We're moving on. They go. So Toxin and evil Elon Musk go into this rocket, and next thing you know, Tom Hardy and Venom poke a hole in the rocket, and it explodes, and they die. No fight, just that explosion and die. It was.
I mean, I appreciated the strategic value in that. I was like, yeah, fuck a stupid fight scene, just blow up the rocket. Yeah. And I did applaud. I applauded for that. But no, I didn't applaud for it. But I was like, yeah, why did you have this fight scene?
Yeah, why was a fight scene like that? Why would you include it? Is like, oh, we need the super cool comic fight scene. Well, like you could have done it earlier. Like you could have made it not like completely redundant. It made no sense whatsoever because you just completely made it redundant.
They just wanted to sneak in a JoJo reference, and I understand that. I appreciate that. That's a good cause.
I think you're looking into it way too much.
No, I feel like that's completely right. I feel that's 100% correct.
No.
Do you want to talk about Venom eating head?
Yeah, that would have been so much better than what they actually did. So basically, what they did with Venom eating head, yeah. So what happened is they're like,
Adam would like to see more of that.
Yeah, I want to see more of that because.
What would you like to see more of?
I want to see more Venom eating head because it would have just been funny. It would have made it a dark. Such a kid.
I'm sorry. I know.
Jesus, I'm working with a 15-year-old teenager.
You phrased that really weirdly.
Anyway. So, come on, who doesn't want to see Venom eat head?
Women in China, apparently.
Yes!
That doesn't even work. Oh. That doesn't technically work in the context.
No, but okay, so do you want to explain it?
No, let's leave that to the end. Let's have a little fun bit at the end.
Okay, so yeah, essentially, what happened is, like, let me eat this guy's head, and then the guy eats the head. And... And that's it. That's it. They don't do anything about it. They don't show the body. They don't do anything. It's just like, oh, yes, I ate this head. Oh, good. I ate fucking shrimp. You know, doesn't work. It's not. That's funny. It would have been way better.
What your last point was there?
Well, my point is, it would have been so much better if they made it a dark comedy, saying, shit, he did actually eat the head, not just, that's it, there's no policeman anymore.
I suppose. Yeah, he did kill police officers, didn't he?
He did kill a lot of police officers.
Yeah.
Like a lot, like one police officer and a lot of the SWAT team.
Yeah, and he didn't even, oh my god, right? If Venom had just jumped out the window, he wouldn't have killed all those officers. That's Tom Hardy's fault. Tom Hardy killed so many SWAT team officers for no reason.
Yeah.
No, but I never thought if he hadn't jumped out the window, he wouldn't have had to deal with that.
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck. And that's really twisted because, like, he's like, oh, I'm friends with this symbiote. Wait, another plot point I just realised. The symbiote was killing him slowly.
Really?
Remember? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But they never addressed that again. He's just friends with Venom again.
Just friends with Venom. Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay, that's cool. I guess I'm okay with you killing me slowly. Like,
Friend.
Oh,
God. Yeah.
but it was
It's a fucking horrible movie.
No. What do you think of the action scenes? I guess we can talk about that.
Action scenes were okay. Probably could have been better. Thing is, there was so much going on in that movie that I really didn't like, that I didn't actually pay that much attention to the action scenes. It's just because the thing is, the way they got to the action scenes was so weird and sometimes so forced that my brain was left there wondering, wait, wow, why? What happened? What did I miss? You know, did I miss something? Did I accidentally fall asleep?
You did almost in the film.
I was very bored.
Yeah, he almost fell asleep. I was the funniest. I was like,
It's okay.
Nice.
No, I mean, don't get me wrong. Okay, I do want to say something good about the movie.
Do you?
It does. Yeah.
I don't.
It's like, let's be honest. A movie's job is to somewhat entertain you, and this movie will actually somewhat entertain you. Like, maybe if where you
Will it?
live, yeah, if where you live the cinema is really expensive, maybe it's probably not. It's probably not worth doing it.
Go to your local cinema. Support your local cinema.
Yeah,
Yeah, because
support
they're
your
always
local cinema.
cheaper and
Cheaper, yeah. If it's for, if it's not too expensive for your standards, then go for it. It's a movie if you have the time. It's entertaining. It's somewhat
you
entertaining.
know, fuck local business. It comes straight from Adam's mouth. You know.
What? No. What do you mean?
You said, you go to your standard cinema if it's cheap.
No, I said go to a cinema if it's cheap
I thought
to
you
your
meant,
standards.
Okay, I thought you meant. Okay, fair enough. I misinterpreted.
So, like, if you
that.
think £4 is too expensive, then don't go it because it's not worth it. But if you think £4 or dollars, whatever, is cheap, then go for it. It's an okay movie, you know.
It's not that. Don't
it's
go
a-
and see it.
No,
It's
no.
not worth it.
It's an
honestly.
entertaining movie.
There's like a few entertaining scenes with Venom. It's not enough. To,
Buy it when it's on discount, like Christmas, because no one wants a DVD.
I don't think it'll be out.
No, probably not. But when the DVD
But
goes out, and it, buy it when it's cheap. When
don't
it
buy a
costs, like,
Blu-ray.
one.
Buy a DVD.
No, just don't bother with it.
Get it from Kex
Ke-
or Sex or whatever you like to call it.
Oh, I mean, if you're from the UK, anyway.
Yeah, if you're from the UK, which you probably should be.
You should
Wow.
be.
Okay.
You should be.
I put a little
Oh my god.
little imperialist
little
twist in that.
Yeah.
You know? But
Anything else you have to say about the movie?
okay, just a few more bits before we get to the China thing.
Okay.
China.
China.
So
You know the thing is here, right?
let's talk. Okay, yeah, I'm talking into it, man.
No, you're talking to so he doesn't know how to use a microphone.
I
He's
do know
telling
how to
this
use a
shit.
microphone. It's a 360 mic. It'll pick me
It's
up.
not
no-
a 360 mic, you moron.
I'm pretty sure it is.
It's not a 360 mic.
It's been picking me up fine though.
100% it's not a 360 mic, and that's because you shout a lot. There we go, that's better.
Why did you wait all the way from here to tell me that? You didn't
Because you
because
get-
I thought it was a 360 mic. It looks like a 360
You
mic.
keep going further and further away from it, so that's why I thought, well,
I
I
was-
should say something now.
Yeah, maybe you could have said something like way before, so
No,
I
why
didn't
would I
do
do-
that, and it might have affected the quality of this stream.
It was fine, we still have one viewer.
Why? Why are you here, man? No, but so two things. It's the after credit scene. One, we get a spoiler of Carnage. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
Carnage, yay! No. I don't care enough about Venom. Venom, like, here's the meat of it. Venom works best as a Spider-Man villain. Venom knew all of Spider-Man's secrets. He had all of Spider-Man's powers and more. And he really worked as that, as the antithesis of Spider-Man. Great. Does he work in his own film? Kind of. Like, you can sort of make it work. Carnage is a serial killer whose actions were so morally abhorrent that he makes Spider-Man cross the no-kill rule. Like, I should actually kill this guy because he's killing too many people. That's not going to happen with Venom. Venom will just kill him anyway. I don't really see what the point of Carnage's character being here is.
Sequel, man.
No, but like I said, with Spider-Man, he was so horrible that even Spider-Man was like, I'll probably have to kill him. That was the moral test. There's no moral test here with Venom.
It's just about making a fun movie, you know? Maybe Sony wants its own Deadpool.
All right, you want to talk about fun movie? Let's talk about the final scene. Right?
Yeah.
The one where advertised the new Spider-Man animated movie. There we go. That's what we want. Lovely. Great animation. Really, it was really easy to see the shots, but they were all really acrobatic. It was a fun little chase scene that it showed after the movie. The after credit scene is a scene from the new Spider-Man movie, and it looks great. It looks amazing. So now I ask myself, was this whole movie just a ploy to make us see like a really shit film, so we all want to go and see the new Spider-Man animated film?
Nah.
No.
Wait, is the new Spider-Man animated film sponsored by Sony?
It's made by Sony,
Like
man.
made by Sony?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Oh shit, I didn't know that.
Yeah, why would they advertise it anyway if
Marvel.
that wasn't the case? No, it's not being. No, it's made by Sony. Sony animated. It's same animation that they use Claudio Transfer Meatballs. They use do you know they in that Hotel Transylvania and
Adam Sandler movie.
yeah, but it's actually quite a good one from what I hear. Like, which is rare.
And I've heard a lot of mixed reviews.
Yeah, it's a mixed thing. The animation's great though, right? It's animated by the guy that Andy Warski, the guy that does Samurai Jack. I'm completely wrong, aren't I? It's not Andy Warski at all.
Yeah, you're probably wrong.
That's someone completely different.
Probably.
Anyway, all I'm saying is it's really well animated. Sony Pictures, regardless of the quality of their films, which is usually very questionable when it comes to the animated films, very, very nicely animated, right? And honestly, I'm really looking forward to this movie way more than the Venom movie. Clear shots, colourful, was constantly fun and energetic. It was everything that this drab, dark movie with horrible edits wasn't, and I'm looking forward to it. So there we go. You want the ending opinion on Venom? It was dark. The editing was awful. The sound editing was abhorrent. The plot makes no sense. Everyone is idiots who doesn't react to things like they normally should. Like, there's bits where people see guys get killed and they're like, whoa, what's going on? Like, instead of running away screaming like any normal person, right? Or challenging the hook girl, the spike arm girl to a fight. Look, all I'm saying is don't see the movie. See the new animated Spider-Man movie. I have a hunch that will be good. I'm hoping that will be good. What's your opinion, Adam?
I think it looks good.
No, I meant on Venom.
Oh, no, I've always said my opinion. I think it's an entertaining movie, even though it's shit. Just, again, I think you should watch it. Like, this will lower your standards for other movies, and you'll enjoy other movies more.
That's such a weird way to look at it.
Yeah, man.
Do you want to know what, Adam?
What?
I think we've got to give ourselves praise. I think we're the first review that hasn't compared it to a 2000 superhero movie. Like, we're the first ones. We didn't even mention it once. I just realised that. That's crazy, right?
That's true. That's crazy.
We didn't do that.
So now you brought it up. So let me. No,
yeah, no, because I've ruined it completely. I'm proud of ourselves. That was an easy shot. We could have said, "Oh, you know what? It's just like a 2000s Marvel movie," but we didn't do it.
We didn't do it. We didn't go down that path. We actually thought about it.
Yeah,
sort of.
That's a bit mean to all the reviewers that have actually critiqued it much better than we have, not rambled on as long as we have. Nice, concise videos. Oh, but because they could. It is very formulaic, like the 2000s movie. I've ruined the review. I said,
dude.
Yeah, there we go.
Fuck you.
I saw the happiness in Adam's eyes, and I wanted to fucking take it from him. All right. One more thing, the China explanation.
Oh, yeah, China. Yeah. Okay, so you explain that.
Okay, so in China, how are you going to advertise Venom, right? This is the best way. Like, China have this cartoon Venom going around, and they're explaining why Venom would make the perfect boyfriend. It's great.
It's amazing.
I think they called it, was it soft-heated?
Oh, yeah. Soft-hearted?
Soft-hearted. Yeah, something like that. But in Chinese, it translates basically into a male who's very caring, stays at home, and does the cooking. Something along those lines, or at least according to the article I read. So that's a very interesting way to advertise this. How do you think it will do in China?
Okay. I mean, it's an okay movie, and it doesn't really criticize anything that much, so it's just kind of a superhero movie sort of thing, so I don't know.
It's weird, right? Because only a few hand-selected movies really get to go to China, so I'm surprised Venom's one of them.
Well, I thought it wasn't. I thought we googled that and it wasn't.
No, it is.
Is it? I thought you said it wasn't.
I told you that advertising the Venom movie by showing Venom as the perfect boyfriend.
Yeah, but I thought they didn't. They won't actually show the film.
So they're just advertising the film, but they're not going to show it there?
No, I thought it was like they pulled out. Don't want it anymore.
No, I've never said that once to you.
Okay.
This is the thing. And whenever you podcast with this guy, he just makes stuff up. Well, didn't we have a no swear rule? No,
Yes, we did.
We never had that.
Yes, we
We've
did.
never at any point had anything like
We were
that.
talking about that. We were thinking about that.
Well, we won.
Yes, we were.
No, we were. No, that's different. You're thinking of another thing, right?
Am I?
You're thinking of another thing, yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
What other thing?
Okay. Do you think maybe it's a good? Oh wow.
Yeah.
Do you,
I was
yeah.
going to sign off now, but
Yeah. But do you want to time it for exactly 45 minutes?
No.
Come on.
No.
We just need to talk for like
I
an
have
extra
the power
minute.
here.
No, don't do that. Come on. We're so close.
Okay.
We can make an exactly 45-minute video. How appetizing will that be to people who want to click on this?
No, because
I'm
YouTube,
such a
the YouTube
clickbait.
one, if you leave it for 45 minutes and 1 second, it will show us 45 minutes.
Okay, so
And
we
you
need to
leave
leave
for
for 45 and 1 minute.
Oh, God damn it. No.
Don't worry, we're almost there. We're almost there.
Was there? Yeah, half a minute left.
Yay.
We're going to talk about for half a minute.
Well,
Well, I would say thank you a lot for that one person who is still watching. Wherever
is
you
it
are,
us?
Whoever you are, I don't know.
can we
not
watch
me.
our own stream and would that count as a view?
It would, but I'm not doing that, so I don't. Unless you're doing so.
No, I meant on this.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, thanks, man.
Yeah,
Or
thank you.
woman.
A woman.
Yeah. I don't know why you. Like, I really appreciate it, man. But like, you could have been watching some quality content.
Yeah.
You didn't have to watch our stuff, is what I'm saying. But we appreciate it.
We appreciate it a lot. Anyway, thanks a lot. Leave a comment if you want. But other than that,
Right. Oh, you fucker! You stopped it. It was supposed to stop at 41, so it's exactly 45.